Chapter 1: The Crash. The storm raged outside my isolated mountain cabin, wind howling through the pines like a wounded beast. I sat by the fireplace, nursing a cup of coffee, when a deafening boom shook the walls. The windows rattled, and for a second, I thought lightning had struck nearby. But then I saw it, a streak of fire in the sky, spiraling downward before vanishing behind the tree line. What the hell? I grabbed my coat and flashlight, stepping into the freezing rain. The forest was pitch black, the downpour soaking me within seconds. I followed the faint scent of smoke until I found it. A small, metallic craft half buried in the mud, its surface scorched and steaming. My heart pounded. This isn't a plane. Then I heard a groan. Chapter 2: The Fugitive. A figure stumbled out of the wreckage. Tall, slender, with iridescent blue skin that shimmered even in the dim light. Her eyes were huge, pupilless, glowing like liquid silver. She wore a form-fitting suit, torn in places, revealing wounds that oozed a strange, luminescent fluid. An alien. A real honest-to-God alien. She saw me and froze. Then with a snarl she raised a hand. A weapon materialized from thin air, a sleek, glowing device pointed straight at my chest. "Don't move," she hissed in perfect accented English. I raised my hand slowly. "I'm not going to hurt you." Her eyes narrowed. "Liar. You're one of them." "Them who?" "The hunters." She swayed, her strength failing. The weapon flickered, then vanished as she collapsed. Chapter 3: A Fragile Trust. I carried her back to the cabin, laying her on my couch. Up close, her features were undeniably alien. High cheekbones, delicate pointed ears, and that strange, shimmering skin. But she was hurt. Badly. I cleaned her wounds as best I could, using bandages and whatever first aid supplies I had. When she stirred, her silver eyes locked onto mine, filled with distrust. "Why help me?" she whispered. "Because you need it." She scoffed. "Humans don't help. They capture. Experiment. Decide. Not all of us." She studied me for a long moment before finally nodding. "I am Kaelis. James." Chapter 4: The Hunters. Over the next few days, Kaelis explained her situation. She was a fugitive, escaping a group of intergalactic bounty hunters who tracked rogue species across the cosmos. Her people were peaceful explorers, but the hunters saw them as prizes. "They'll find me," she said, staring into the fire. "And they'll kill you for hiding me." I swallowed hard. "Then we'll make sure they don't." She gave me a strange look, almost like admiration. Chapter 5: The Standoff. They came at dawn. 3 armored figures materialized outside the cabin, their weapons humming with energy. Kaelis grabbed my arm. "Stay behind me." But I stepped forward instead. "This is my home. You're not taking her." The lead hunter laughed. "Pathetic human. You have no power here." Kaelis raised her hands, and a pulse of light erupted from her fingertips, knocking one hunter back. But the other 2 advanced. I grabbed the hunting rifle from the wall. I didn't know if bullets would work, but I had to try. Chapter 6: The Escape. A shot rang out, but not from my gun. The hunters staggered as a new ship descended, sleek and silver. A hatch opened, and more figures like Kaelis emerged, firing at the bounty hunters. "My people," Kaelis breathed in relief. Within minutes, the hunters were subdued. A tall alien approached, clasping Kaelis' shoulders. "We thought we lost you." She turned to me. "I wouldn't be alive without him." The leader studied me, then bowed slightly. "Our gratitude, human." Chapter 7: The Farewell. Kaelis hesitated before boarding the ship. You could come with us. I smiled sadly. This is my home. She nodded, then surprised me by pressing her forehead to mine, a gesture of deep respect in her culture. Then I will remember you, James. As the ship ascended into the sky, I watched until it was just a speck among the stars. And for the first time in years, my quiet cabin felt a little emptier. Epilogue. Months later, on a clear night, I saw a streak of light across the sky. A small object landed in my yard, a capsule. Inside was a single crystal glowing softly. When I touched it, Kaelis's voice echoed in my mind. Thank you. I smiled, knowing somewhere out there she was safe. And that was enough.